It's Mario, your trainer with Lodestoneathletics. Now let's get into the topic. Now typically I do a lot of these videos that's scripted and I'm reading off a teleprompter if you cannot tell. But this video in particular, I just want to talk directly to the people that need it. I give a lot of information, a lot of straightforward information that of course if you follow, you can get into the best shape of your life. But I'm not giving you anything new. You can go find information from anywhere. A lot of people really don't lack information. They really just lack the motivation to be able to get to that point that they want to be in, whether it may be the best shape of their life, or you just want to lose 5 pounds, or you want to build a little bit of muscle. You just need that drive in order to get to that point. So this message is going to be particularly to those people that's constantly gaining weight. You're not actively weighing yourself, but you know that those pants that you used to fit in a year ago or 6 months ago, they're a little tighter now. They're a little tighter. You might be still wearing them, but they're getting tighter. And let's not even talk about the clothes that you used to wear back in college or back in high school. That's just out the question. You have to really pay attention to what you're doing. We move so fast in life that you don't have the time to focus on yourself. We're constantly thinking about the future and what we're going to do next. What are we going to do when we get off of work today? What we have to do when we get home? There's so many chores and tasks that go around on a daily basis that we can never truly focus and think about ourselves and what we are doing to ourselves. And plus, there's so much convenience that's also going on in the world that it really makes it hard, because in order to reach those heights where you are in the best shape of your life, or in order to lose weight or to build muscle, it's going to take difficulty. It takes a repetition of difficulty to get to that point. And eating is easy. You can go anywhere and get something to eat. You can DoorDash it now. The food shows up at your door and you can just eat as much as you want to, spend as much money as you want to, engorge yourself, and you're fine. You're going to feel bad about it. You're going to feel terrible. You're going to want to crash out. You're going to want to go to sleep. You feel bad. Your stomach hurts. All of these are signs that you are doing something wrong. When you go out and you party, all the alcohol that you're drinking, and you feel terrible the next morning, those are signs that you're doing something wrong, and you have to listen to your body in order to get to that point. The body is going to tell you. Your body communicates with you. You have to listen to it. Every time you eat that food, whether you may be going to any type of fast food restaurant and you're eating this high calorie meal, you never feel full. You never feel satisfied. That's because these foods are highly processed. They are processed to be addicting. So when you eat, you're going to want more food. And by the time you feel full or satisfied, you've had 1,000 or 2,000 calories. And you're not even done eating for the day. Shoot, this is just lunch. And you still feel like you may not be eating that much. Some of y'all say, I'm only eating 1 meal a day and I'm still overweight. What are you eating in that 1 meal? You know, I've been there. A lot of people don't know, being fat, being overweight, it's a generational curse. The reason why I say that is because we come in this world and we don't know what to eat. We don't know anything about portion sizes. We rely on the people that's raised us to get us to that point. And if they're overweight, they're unhealthy, they have health problems, what's going to happen to us? We're going to follow that same path. And it's up to us to be able to change that and stand up and be like, okay, this is not going to continue into the next generation. My kids won't experience this. I'm going to learn, I'm going to take care of myself, so that way when my kids get here, or if you already have children, you can instill those things into them and you can grow. Nobody wants to eat vegetables. Vegetables is nasty, unless you want to add cheese to it. Then that's where all the extra calories are going to come from. I get it. The drinks, you feel like you need a fizz. The sugar, you have those sugar cravings. I understand. Those things are delicious. Donuts, cakes, cupcakes, milkshakes, chips, cookies. All these things are great. And I'm gonna be honest with you, whenever I have one, I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. But I don't enjoy it for what it is. I enjoy it because I only eat these things in moderation when it's time to eat them. Well, you can't appreciate something if you're eating it every day. If you're eating pizza every day, it's just a food item. You become used to it, and your body becomes used to it, and your body's going to gain weight because all those calories that you're putting inside you is going to be stored somewhere for energy that you're not going to burn because you're not working out. You're sitting around more. And that goes back to the conveniency. People are working from home. People are working desk jobs. There's not a lot of activity going on. We are now forced to have to make ourselves move, to have to make ourselves lift things in order to maintain our health. If nobody tells you to do it, how are you going to do it? If you can't find that motivation within yourself to get off your butt and do it, it's just not going to happen. And if you're constantly going to rely on an outside source to get you there, it's never going to happen. Everybody wants a workout partner. I want my friend to come sign up with me. I want my brother, my sister, my friend, my cousin. We're going to go work out together. You are putting your health in that next person. You may be more serious than them. You initiated the conversation. Why? Because something happened. You looked at yourself in the mirror and you said, I need to change. But I know I can't do it by myself, so let me go get a partner. Your partner really don't care as much. They just go on because you asked them to go. They probably gonna last a week, maybe a month tops. Then once they fall off, where your motivation at then? You gonna fall off too. Why? Because you put your health in somebody else's hands. Nobody wants the best for you like you want the best for you. It takes one decision to change your whole life. After those, it's going to take multiple other decisions. Every choice you make, whether it's good or bad, it's a decision that you can make. It's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be challenging. That's a part of life. If you want to grow, you're going to have to do hard things. There's no way around it. Anything that's a quick fix, it doesn't work. It's not sustainable. I'm sure a lot of you out there have tried detoxes. You've tried intermittent fasting. You've tried the fruit diet. These things do not work in the long run. It may help you lose 10 pounds or 20 pounds, 30 pounds. But look at you now. You're right back where you were before you even did any of that because it's not sustainable. The knowledge is there. All it takes is one question. One question on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever social media you want to look at, all it takes is one question. And all of your answers will come up. But it's up to you to follow it. Nobody's going to keep pushing you to follow it but you. And it's up to you to continue to look in that mirror every day and say, I want change. From that initial thought that you had, where you was like, okay, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of having high blood pressure. I'm tired of diabetes. I'm tired of looking at myself and just not being satisfied. I'm tired of not being confident. I want to go back to wearing the same pants that I used to be able to wear in college. I want to be able to fit into that dress again. That initial thought is going to drive you to go ahead and make those changes. But that thought will fade away. It's going to get hard, especially when those coworkers come in with those sweets. It's pizza day. But it's up to you, man. It's up to you. The knowledge and the information is there. And you just gotta wake up every day and look in that mirror and say, I'm gonna be the best version of myself. And I'm not gonna quit until I get there. Hope you learned something. Stand out, be different.